I think the question of like how does the extent of the turn of the motor relate to how the thing is actually moving was in a way one of the things that made it most rewarding, because it didn't have that kind of slightly random kind of pet-like what the hell's it going to do next sort of element to it, or this thing isn't completely within my control. I think that was one of the things that made it most interesting. But it was also quite tricky in that it did limit, I think, what we'd, or our ideas about what we could use it for. Because Vlad's idea about the Ouija board or something was really nice, but I think that came from us not having, me and him, when we sat down together, we hadn't actually got it to really move anywhere at all. So we hadn't actually seen the complexity of trying to translate rotation of the wheel with the movement of the object. So I think his ideas were all framed by the idea that you could actually easily control where and how much the object was moving. And whereas when, like say, Sarah was around, it was really clear that there was only a loose correlation between what we actually sent to the motor and where the thing was actually going to move to. So that framed our I think that influenced what we thought of doing with it, and that's, I think, why I feel much more kind of centred around the kind of the slightly random pet-like kind of aspects of this one. And I think there would be something to be said for one that did just directly roll in accordance to the input parameters, if that was, I don't know if it's mechanically possible to do that. I'm not sure how, but I think that would be fun and rewarding in its own right. But I think this has a different property, which is also interesting as well. Does that make sense?
It's nice, yeah.